briefly through our compensation plan. I'm going to do this very, very quickly. And I'm going to explain in a way that I hope makes sense for most people. To become involved, you can become a customer. There's a free sign up if you want to become a customer, which means you can buy at a 10% discount. The only requirement is that you purchase $25 in order within 6 months. Okay, that's the only requirement. The second option is to become an associate. There's a one-time $25 associate fee. You agree to the terms and conditions, and then you're going to choose a Go kit. So below we have 6 Go kits priced out anywhere from $100 to $3,000. You can purchase multiple Go kits. They come at a great discount if you buy the larger Go kits. And eventually you want to have what we call the diamond status. So all of these things, promoter, associate, builder, VIP, leader, these are all called statuses, right? So if I came in as a $400 Go kit, I would have a builder status. The reason this is important is because it reflects in the compensation plan. But once you achieve diamond status, right, through a series of Go kit purchases, you're locked in for life as a diamond status member. And there are, again, advantages in the compensation plan. So 11 ways to earn. Let's go through them very quickly. The first way is our start or fast start bonus. Here's basically how it works. If I sign up, pay my $25, Chris wants to join me. He comes to my website. He's going to sign up and he's going to select any one of these options, okay? So if he comes in as a builder, he pays $400 for his Go kit. I'm going to make 15% of that, or $60. So you can see the math's fairly straightforward, fairly easy to understand, our fast start bonus. Number 2, our group bonus. Now, I don't want this to look overwhelming. So here's what I'm going to say. When somebody signs up into my organization, if I'm building a team, I have 2 options. I place them either on my left leg or I place them either on my right leg. It's very, very simple. They select the Go kit and the volume drops into the leg. And as you can see right here, let's say somebody came in as a builder, they paid $400, 160 PV will drop into either of my legs. Now, if you've been around network marketing, you might say, well, that's not a lot of PV for $400. But actually it is, because of what I'm about to show you. And by the way, before I move on to the next slide and explain more of that to you, you start with 2 legs, but when you reach the rank of managing director, you can open up a 3rd leg. And if you hit managing director in your 3rd leg and you want to open up a 4th leg, you can do that when you reach managing director. Guys, you can build up to 8 legs wide outside of your power leg. So really quickly, in this example right here, I've got 2 legs. This leg has 2160 in PV. This leg has 1920 in PV. This is my greater leg or my power leg. Now the power leg can shift. If I get more growth over here, the next week, this group might be bigger on my right side. That would now be my power leg. How we pay out is we pay out depending on the activity of my status. We pay out between 10 to 30% weekly on your pay leg. And again, if you had 2 or 3 or 4 legs, whatever your greatest leg is always your power leg. All of your other legs are your pay leg, which is really, really cool. Now, another couple of things. Each leg is capped at $10,000 a week, okay? I've got a month there. It's not correct. Each leg is capped at $10,000 a week, which is phenomenal. And again, another thing to mention, whatever volume is for the week. So let's say I have 2160 in PV here for a week, 1920 here. The computer is going to take the difference. If I'm a diamond status or a VIP status, it's going to pay me 30%, which is $576 for that week. So very, very exciting, very cool. Let's move on to our next slide. Okay, here's what I want you to know. In this group bonus I just showed you, right? This group bonus, I'll cross this out here. When you hit the rank of manager, you're going to pick up a 20% check match of all your personals on their weekly check. So think about that. If I bring Chris into the business, I put him in my left leg. Let's say Chris makes $100 that week. I'm going to get a 20% check match or a $20 check match on Chris's activity. Now, if Chris brings in Lisa and Lisa goes to work and I'm a senior manager, I'm going to get a 20% check match on Chris, and I'm going to get a 10% check match on Lisa. So all of your personals in that front group bonus, we do a check match up to 7 levels, depending on your rank. We'll go through that in a second to get more of an understanding. Before we go there, I do want to mention this, really, really important, okay? If you have diamond status, so if you come in at the $3,000 Go kit, or you achieve the diamond status through buying multiple Go kits, you are put right there immediately. You're grandfathered at the managing director, which will enable you to pick up multiple levels of matching, excuse me, on the wrong slide, multiple levels of matching from the get-go. So that's really, really important to understand. Again, if this is a lot, don't worry, it'll come. And I want to explain the most important thing is that the computer tracks everything for you. So really, when you look at this plan, it's really about putting people on your left team or your right team. The computer will calculate all their bonuses for you, and so on and so forth. Now, I want to move into this really important part. This is our second gear in the compensation plan. So the group bonus, think of it as the first gear to get things going quickly, to get you paid. There's a check match on that. The second gear is the unilevel bonus. What this means is basically, let's say that somebody comes in and they purchase a Go kit, but month 2, they don't want to purchase a Go kit. They just want to stay qualified. They're going to buy 2 or 3 or 4 boxes or 5 boxes or 6 boxes, whatever it might be. The second order, any non-kit Go order, goes into your unilevel. So basically, here's how it works. If I come in and I personally enrolled 4 people, actually 5 people here, it doesn't matter whether I put them in my left leg or my right leg, the computer knows it. And the computer will build a second tree for me. I don't have to touch anything. The second tree is my unilevel tree, and all of my personals, Chris, Mike, Lisa, Kim, Scott, everybody that I personally enrolled into the business ends up on my first level. Everybody that they personally enrolled ends up on my second level, so on and so forth. Now take a look at this. My level 1 will pay me 5%, okay? 5% of the volume of that first level on my unilevel check. So all of their PV orders, I'm going to get paid out 5% on my first level. If you drop down here to level 6, right? I think level 6 is right around here. That means that all of these, once I can get these 6 levels of pay, there are people on these levels, I'm going to get anywhere from 5 to 10%, depending on what level they're on. And here's what I really love about this comp plan. I've got to move really quickly. Look at the volume on these lower levels. They're actually greater, which means that as these levels get bigger and bigger, we're actually getting paid more, which is really, really cool. One thing to point out, diamond status. If you come in at the diamond pack or through a series of upgrades to a diamond pack status, you are now making 10% on all 6 levels. Really, really exciting. Level 7 to infinity. Here's how it works. Once you hit the rank of national director, international director, or premier, you're going to make anywhere between 1 to 2.5% override on your 7 levels in your unilevel all the way through infinity. And again, if you want to know how that works, basically you can look at the qualifications on this particular screen. Okay, we've got to move on really quickly. I call these the ALE bonuses. They're activity bonuses. Bonus 6 and 7, just stay active for a year. You're going to get a $10 monthly check on top of 5% or $300 a month, depending on what your group bonus looks like, up to $300 a month. Number 8, this is a hit and hold. If you hit national director and hold it for an additional 2 months, that is a $1,000 a month check, all the way to $3,000 a month rank check for achieving those ranks. Client bonus, here's how it works. It's really simple. You sign up, you have a link, you share your link with a customer, they make a purchase, you will earn 30% of that dollar amount. So I sign up, or Lisa comes to my website as a customer, purchases $100 worth of product, I just made 30 bucks. Okay, now, of the remaining amount that's outside of that 30%, the company takes 50% of that amount and gives you those points. And those points you can direct in your back office towards a promotion that Sergey's running, or you can direct them towards a Go Kit status or status to enable you to get to Diamond. All right, manager bonus, really quickly, if you want to open a new country, $250,000 minimum euro investment on products, you'll get a 4 to 6% override on that if you want to open an office. This is what it's for. Luxury bonus. Sergey and Olga love to give away lots of things. Gold watches, jewels, incredible things that they offer at these higher ranks. There are a lot of luxury bonuses that are a lot of fun. There's even a bonus, I think, with like an apartment in a foreign country. So if you want to have an apartment in Moscow and you qualify for that, you can do that with this luxury bonus. Okay, so guys, to get started, sign up for $25 if you want to become an associate. Then you're going to select a Go Kit. Again, the bigger Go Kits offer greater discounts, so I really encourage you to look at that. And last but not least, you want to get to this amount. Now, not a lot of people have $3,000 to sign up. Some do, they're doing it today, awesome. They can take advantage of the comp plan. But if you don't, there is a way to increase by purchasing more Go Kits or using customer points to get you to the Diamond Club status. So that's our presentation. I've gone through a lot. I want to thank you for joining me. I'm going to